Today is now February 9th, 2024. And we live in a day and age where anybody can go on YouTube, create a channel, and put podcast behind it. Or put podcast in the titles, and their opinion is now somewhat valid, especially if they get hundreds of thousands of views and clicks and likes and comments and shares. You see, by no means is this me bashing the genuine podcasters out there who want to spread truth and spread knowledge and insight to elevate, inspire, and motivate the youth. That's what's most important. We're not going to change old folks' mind. We're not going to do that. It's 2024. They are going to be stuck in their ways or not. Because you can never put an age gap or an age ceiling on growth, ever. But everybody wants to make a podcast. Everybody wants to voice their opinion. And they think because they yell and they get up and they have all these clouded guests on their podcast, it's all of a sudden valid. When was that a thing? 2024, here we are, right? We need more teachers, less podcasters, more teachers. Who is actually willing to teach somebody something? Not just ready to go on a podcast to voice their frustrations. If that's the case, we'd watch the news. We watch all that negative Nancy's dumbass shit on the news. We don't want to watch the news. We want to learn something. Do y'all see the frequency in which people are rising? The knowledge that people are tapping into now? That's on this side of things. On this side, y'all lame. You can choose to be anything in this world, but you still choose to be lame. How dare you? What a sad life. You know what I mean? Less podcasters, more teachers. Let me talk to y'all about some of the emotional damage that these podcasters feel. So it's no coincidence that we have more podcasters and more speakers. Just because you speak does not mean you're speaking anything that's valuable, but we have a lot of speakers who want to go on podcasts and voice their stance. Why? Because they didn't have women, didn't have friendships, didn't have cousins, didn't have parents, grandparents who would listen to them. So now they're mid-20s, early 30s, late 40s, early 50s. We got these folks starting podcasts, poking bears, just poking, thinking that this is something that people really want to watch and that it's sustainable. Now, yes, people are going to watch what the hell they want to watch. So be it. I'm talking to the people who have sense. I'm talking to the people who have a heightened sense of awareness about themselves. Morals, integrity, values. We're not watching that shit. We don't care about that shit. If we wanted to know how Mary takes his shit on Saturdays, we would look it up. But we don't. So here's my thing. They want to be heard. They want to be seen so bad. Now, last time I checked, the only people that want to be seen and appreciated for how they look is women. They fiend for the compliments. I'm not saying this in a bad way. Shout out to all my ladies. You know what I mean? Y'all want the compliments. Y'all want the praise. Y'all want the, hey, baby, you look nice today. As a man, we don't give a if you tell us we look bad or we look good. We can go places without our nails done, feet done, hair cut, a little scruffy under the neck. We don't care. Because we are who we are regardless of makeup, regardless of being dolled up, being clouded. Whether 100,000 people know of us or not. We go on a podcast and yap that shit or not. We are who we are anyway. Stand up gentlemen. So, as you can tell from these podcasts, they are extremely hurt. They are extremely regretful, remorseful, and they're consistently holding on to that fear and that pain of being alone. So they make these podcasts and they had these guests and they had these women, well, not women, they had these grown girls, and they have a powwow thinking that this is something that people their age really want to see. You know, I used to watch a lot of cop videos, still do, but I used to watch a lot of cop videos on the ex-cops, the cops who dropped out of the force. And I used to always question why. Like, if you are so high in rank, you're a sergeant, you're a lieutenant, if you are very high in a rank, why would you leave? This is your job, feeds your family, feeds you, puts a roof over their head, gets you, why would you quit? And when I started to listen to more stories, I realized that it was the treatment. It was the antagonization that these people would paint onto everybody else. So we got somebody in the higher ups. They are going to give all of their frustrations and all of their pain and agony onto the people that's below them. Now you tell me if that's right. And also they know that they're doing it. So why are they dropping out? It's not sustainable. It's not sustainable for human life. Getting mistreated, getting stumped on, misused and abused, day in and day out. Who wants to be around somebody who consistently does that? Whether it's intentional or unintentional, who wants to be around? So, 2024, who wants to watch this? Who cares about keeping up with the podcasters? 2024. You see, we have so much great content on the way, and I'm so excited for the videos that we're going to put forth on this channel and the knowledge that we're going to spread. So I thank y'all, because now we're going to segue into the teachers of the world. I have a video on the channel. Whenever you learn something, teach. Whenever you get something, give. That's the rule of life. That's the way of life. To us, that's simple. That's simple, right? We don't have to consistently go over that and make that a staple onto our brains. We know that. What are these podcasts doing? The opposite of teaching. Now, yes, entertainment has some validity and aspect in people's hearts and brains. I get it. But what you find entertaining, what you find entertaining versus us, we don't got to question ourselves. You do. You find that, the Drake situation, you find that yeah, okay. Yeah, that's on you. So, whenever you get, you give. We need more people around each other who are willing to get things, grab information, leave one space, go somewhere else, alone, scared, in pain, sore, depressed, anxious, nervous, little to no money, little to no confidence about the situation. Go. Leave from one situation, go to somewhere else, grasp information, grasp knowledge, soak things up, and bring it back to our people. That's what we need. The hell are these podcasts are doing? The complete opposite. Bums. And yeah, if you feel some type of way and you love watching them, you're part of the problem too. Fuck you. Straight up. What you going? What? Because you've been watching this how long and how much have you increased mentally, mental substance, confidence, integrity, social skill? What? If anything, you got worse. Because now, as a man, you are more misogynistic. You are more degrading. You are more narcissistic. All y'all some walking narcs. But that's it. That's all I want to say. I know y'all grasp that message. So if you got an issue with it, look in the mirror. You are the issue. I love y'all, man. Have a phenomenal day. Damn it.